I'm Benedict Arnold. You may remember me from such movies as Traitors Are Us and How to Traitor Your Country. You might see me as a traitor, but there's more than just that. Come on, let's get the real story. I began the war as a Connecticut militia captain. I then received a colonial's commission to attack Fort Ticonderoga. After I succeeded, I joined the Continental Army under George Washington. I then led an attack on Quebec City. The Americans lost the battle, and I was wounded in the leg. No worries, though. I was promoted to Brigadier General, but then I thought to myself that wasn't enough. I was angry when Congress didn't promote me to Major General. I tried to resign from the Army, but George Washington wouldn't let me. Washington considered me as one of his better generals. Soon I was promoted to the rank of Major General. When I was at the Battle of Saratoga, I became more of a hero. I bravely led the attack on Britain, but I hurt my stupid leg again. When I returned to the army at Valley Forge, the soldiers welcomed me as a hero. Leadership for British. I made many enemies with the Continental Army and Congress. I was often accused of being greedy and using my power to make money for myself. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, Horatio Gates, who was an American general during the Revolutionary War, was my biggest issue. He didn't like me at all. By this time, I was annoyed, so in 1779, I began to sell secrets to the British. I passed secret letters between me and Major Andre, the British spy chief. They used my wife, Peggy, also to pass letters. The letters were written in code and invisible ink. I passed the British all sorts of important information, like location of supply depots, troop improvements, and the number of troops. In 1780, I became the commander of the fort at West Point. I agreed to surrender the fort to the British for 20,000 pounds, about $25,000 US. Okay, so now I met up with Major Andre to discuss the takeover at West Point. I had been reducing the defenses of the fort to make it easier for the British to capture. However, a few days after that meeting, John Andre was captured by the Americans. I heard about Major Andre's capture, and I was able to escape to the British. After changing sides, I became general for the British. I led attacks against the Americans at Richmond and New London. After the war, I moved to England. I became a merchant trading with the West Indies. But after countless shady business deals, a mob burned me in front of my house. They actually made an effigy of me, which is basically just a model of me. After that experience, I moved back to London. And that's my story. I hope you will listen to my plea and not think badly of me. Bye!